On December 29th, 2003, the Orange County Sheriff's Office Uniform Patrol Division responded to the area of Taylor Creek Road in Christmas, Florida, which is unincorporated Orange County. We received a call for service in reference to skeletal remains found by landscape workers. They found human remains. The scene was a rural area, not majorly developed. Detectives responded to the scene and spoke with people that were there, but no one knew anything as far as who this person might be. The scene to this day is still a rural area. No major landmarks. It's a lot of undeveloped land. We don't believe the area that the human remains were found is where the crime was committed. We believe, based off the area, this is where the victim was brought after the victim was killed. The sheriff's office had a forensics reconstructive sketch. There was also jewelry found with the skeletal remains. We released that out on the Crimeline bulletin and to the media in hopes that someone might be able to identify that jewelry or even potentially identify the forensic sketch. But despite those extensive efforts that were made, we were unsuccessful in identifying her at that time. In 2022, the Sheriff's Office received a grant from NamUs, which is the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System. We were able to send off the skeletal remains to Othram in an effort to identify the victim.
So her remains were sent for forensic genetic genealogy testing, and a successful genetic profile was developed, and then genealogists worked to obtain her identity. And that was where it becomes a lot more modern. This technique and this technology was not available in 2003.
Once the DNA profile was made, there was a match in 2023 to that profile. The medical examiner's office was sent back all of this information, and in March of 2024, they signed off on the positive identification of Holly Garcia. Holly Garcia was a 22-year-old wife and mother at the time. She resided on the east side of Orlando. In 2002, we believe that she resided at Palm Bay Apartments over off South Cimarron Boulevard. We believe that she also resided at Hollowbrook Apartments off Curry Ford Road, and we believe that she lived there in 2003. When this case occurred in 2003, there wasn't many investigative leads that we could do at that time. And now we are thankful and happy that she has been identified, but essentially we are starting from scratch 20 plus years later to hopefully find out what occurred to her. We knew Holly to have a husband, and his name was Miguel Angel Garcia-Rivera. We do not know where her husband is located currently. We would really like to speak with any family of Miguel Garcia-Rivera's. We are trying to locate him as well, and we do believe that his family would have potentially great knowledge of that or just knowledge of him and Holly. Holly was also never reported missing throughout all these years, and so we are seeking from the public, anyone who may have known her, maybe have been a neighbor to them, a close friend, someone that might have potential information on either of them to help us solve this case.
It's only 20 years ago, so undoubtedly there's some people still in this area who know Holly or knew Holly and know some people that were in her social circle and can provide some information. Even if they don't think it's significant, it could be helpful coupled with other information.
No tip is too small. Even if you think it is not important, it could help. If you knew Holly or if you knew Miguel, please call Crimeline.